What's going on, guys? It's your average consumer, and today we're gonna be checking out my favorite tech of the month for the month of August. Now, it's been a while since we've done the favorite tech of the month series, right?
Yeah.
There hasn't been too many new things or things that were really exciting me to talk to you guys about, but this time around we've got quite a few new tech that I actually have been enjoying on a daily basis for the past month or so. So we're gonna go over all of that, but before we get started, we gotta give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, SetApp. So I've got a few vital apps that I use on my Mac on a daily basis. And one thing that they all have in common is that you can find them through SetApp. The ones that I use in particular are actually just a small fraction of what SetApp can offer. In fact, they have over 200 valuable paid apps carefully handpicked to make sure that if you use them, you will really boost your regular Mac usage. If you're a Mac user and you like to get things done, you like productivity, you're gonna love SetApp. It offers a ton of different apps to help with that. And you can actually get on SetApp for free with a 7-day trial, but if you use the link in the description, you'll actually get 30 days. And if you decide you like it, it'll only cost you $9.99 a month. And SetApp is actually made by a company called MacPaw, which prioritizes online privacy as well as getting things done. So a lot of their apps are curated just for that, to make sure that you're able to get the most out of your Mac than the standard user. All you gotta do is navigate to the category that's relevant for you right now and get your hands on the best tools to solve all of your problems at once. So if you guys wanna check out SetApp and get the 30-day free trial, definitely hit the links down below in the description. But now let's talk about some of this tech, shall we? And the very first one is actually right here on my wrist. This, you guys, is the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. Now for me, I've always been a fan of the Galaxy watches. I know when the Galaxy Watch 3 came out, I was really trying to make that work with my iPhone. I just love the hardware so much. And Samsung, again, came out with some amazing hardware with the Watch 4. And the Classic is nice because it has that spinning dial. That's one of those features that I absolutely love on this watch. And they actually added a whole slew of health and fitness features in this as well. So with this watch, Samsung added a bioactive sensor, which is smaller in design, so it doesn't have to be like this big, bulky design, but it can still get all the things that you want for fitness and health reasons. You guys can actually take a look here. Your weight, skeletal muscle, fat mass, body fat, BMI, body water, all this crazy in-depth information. I mean, you can just get it right on this watch. And it's actually really simple. You can just hit measure, put in my weight. I believe you put your fingers like this. It's gonna do a reading. And then boom, you got all this information at your fingertips. But I warn you guys, you might not be too happy with some of the numbers that you see here. I mean, my body fat percentage could be like 9–10% lower, I'm not gonna lie. But it's cool that you have access to this kind of information. And while all that health and fitness stuff is cool, I honestly just love the way it looks. I like the different watch faces that it offers. What's nice about this watch is that people can actually go ahead and make watch faces. So somebody could be at home, develop a watch face, sell it on the market, give it for free, but you can actually go ahead and get access to a whole ton. So lots of faces. You can actually even connect earbuds to it and listen to music right off of it, even if you don't have your phone. So if you're going for a jog or something, you can have your Galaxy Buds, your Galaxy Watch, and boom, you're off to do your thing, still listen to your music. So I love this thing. It's got its new operating system where it's like Tizen and Wear OS meshing together. Samsung and Google kind of worked on this operating system. This is everything I want in a smartwatch. The looks, the features, it's all there with this one. I wish I could connect it to my iPhone since that's like my main phone. But luckily, I'm rocking the S21 Ultra as like my secondary phone, so it's not too bad. Even though I don't get like my main calls and whatnot on it, I still have access to everything else I need using my second phone.
Power Ranger watch.
You think it's a Power Ranger watch?
It looks like a Power Ranger watch.
How?
I don't know, you just touch the screen and you turn to a Black Ranger. Go.
Now, the one that I've got right here is the 46mm Classic. So this one goes for about $379.99. So if you want to get your hands on this, but you don't want this particular one, or maybe you want to save some money, they do have other options that are available as well so that you can save some money, but still get access to all of the features, same power, same everything, all in a slightly different package. But yes, Galaxy Watch 4 Classic, I've been loving this thing. But now, on to the next one. So what we've got over here with this guy, what it's capable of blew my mind. So what we're looking at is this Game Boy-like device. It looks like a Game Boy pretty much, but it's actually called the RG351V by Huawei or something like that. Haihuang, right, Jay, thank you. Basically, this is a portable emulator, right? Let's turn the volume down. That's Jared's fault. The music is definitely Jared's fault, but we'll talk about that. So this is a portable emulator where you can have access to a ton of different systems, games. Look, we're talking about Super Nintendo, a bunch of Capcom games. Oh, I guess these are Capcom like arcade systems. Yeah, arcade. So some Capcom games, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Sega Master System. I've never played that. Genesis, that's my first console ever, the Sega Genesis, good times. But guys, the Sega Dreamcast is on here, Neo Geo Pocket, Neo Geo Pocket Color, PlayStation, the PSP. It's legit, you guys. This thing is insane. I didn't set this thing up though. Like all the games that are in here, my boy Jared came over, and it's actually such an easy system to use because all we really did was swap memory cards. I had a memory card inside of here, and Jared popped mine out. I have not ever touched it before, not once in my life, besides unboxing it. Jared popped his memory card inside of here, and I have access to all of the games and the configurations that he made on his system. It runs right off of this card, which is just mind-blowing. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure what that setup process is like. Jared has talked about it, and he made it seem pretty simple. And then you can, go online and, download your stuff online, put the games on here. You know how you do, guys, emulators. But yeah, then you can just customize all kinds of stuff, like even the music that's playing. That's all Jared. That's all. This is essentially his system here. But yes, you get access to a ton of games, but like, let's jump into something. This is what won me over right here. I'm gonna show you guys. Oh man, here we go.
Is this an old people game?
Car, shut your mouth.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Age of Heroes.
Marvel vs. Capcom, are you kidding me? You know how many hours I spent playing this game as a kid, you guys? But look, you can straight up play Sega Dreamcast on this system. You got Ryu, you gotta put Wolverine, and we go for our man Spider-Man.
Can't go wrong with Spidey.
You can't, absolutely not. This is the first stage, so like, he's not even fighting back. Listen, if I have any fellow Dreamcast players out there, I know this has to be hitting you right in the feels. Like, I haven't played this since my Dreamcast worked. So this, to me, mind-blowing stuff. And of course, you guys saw it has PlayStation, the PSP, you can play Dreamcast on it, Crazy Taxi, Power Stone, all that right up on this. And it's a 3.5-inch display, backlit. Now, the graphics aren't super crazy. Like, if you take a close look, it's not that great. It's not HD. I think it's like 480p. But for a screen this size, it's like whatever. And you're playing, you're playing some of your favorite classics. Huge shout out to my boy Jared because he put me onto this and he gave me his memory card right out of his own system. So he has a YouTube channel and Instagram page, so I'll keep him linked down below in the description so you guys can check out some of his stuff. If you like Gundams, you'll like his stuff. But yes, that is this. Now, something else that you guys saw me open in a massive tech unboxing, might have been the same one, is actually this Hydra Spark. So the Hydra Spark steel is, just like a water bottle, like thermos kind of deal. But what's great about this is that it's a smart water bottle that helps you track how much water you're taking in for the day. For me, somebody who's a very poor water consumer, this thing has been super, super helpful because it has, of course, an app that you can sync it to, and you can, of course, see just how much water you take in. So you go for a drink, and when I place it back down, what you'll see is that it takes a little bit, but it should sync to my phone. You see that glow? So that glow just told me that it measured the amount of water that I just consumed, and it syncs it to my phone. So it says, so that's how it basically keeps track of all the water that you take in throughout the day. So this is a 21 ounce bottle. I wish it were bigger. That's like the only thing I could really complain about with this is I wish it were bigger, because I finished these and it's just like, I gotta fill it up again. But this is just really, really cool, and it's actually been helping me to stay on track with my water. And you know, your boy been working out just a little bit, so that water intake, Jay, come on, man. That water intake is really important. And when you're washing it, you don't have to worry about things messing up. You can take out this little puck. This is where it does all the tech stuff, and then you can wash it with this. It can actually glow to remind you that, hey, you need to get some more water in. So if you're somebody who doesn't even really think about their water consumption, just having this like on your desk or something, when it glows, you'll be like, oh, there goes my reminder. I gotta take some more water in. And you can actually customize the glow too. Obviously, my glow is, you know, that bluish, tealish kind of color. Anyway, guys, let's move on to the next thing that kind of has been sticking with me. So, oh, Jay, the nail.
Oh, my nail.
So these are my keys, right, you guys? Now, before I used to have like janitor keys, tons and tons of stuff just all over the place. And I was actually starting to get a little bit frustrated by the amount of keys that I had and the kind of damage that they were doing. I don't know if you guys remember this, but when I got Kilua rewrapped, the guys over at J&B Bodywork, they painted this case that I have over my Tesla key. Now it's scratched up like crazy, so it doesn't have the nice, you know, blue look all over it anymore. It's all scratched up because of my keys. But now I have this guy. This is the KeySmart Max. Now this thing has been awesome. It's an organizer for keys. So you can go ahead, pull out your keys, whichever one you need, and then you just, you know, boom, just like that. And when you're done, you put it away. Nice, easy storage. But it also has some other cool features as well. This one has a built-in flashlight. So if it's late at night, you know, you're trying to find where, oh, there goes the key, the keyhole, whatever, boom, boom, just like that, you know? What's also cool is that it has tile integration. So if you misplace your keys, you can use the Tile app to go ahead and find them. And of course, you can press the Tile button over here to make your phone ring if you misplace that. So it's cool, it's been awesome. I definitely recommend it. It's not easy to line up the keys and, you know, get them on here though, if you have a lot. But once you get it done, there's no going back. This thing is great. Now, Tile functionality is cool, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I am all about AirTags now. I got AirTags right here with a Spigen, I think it's Spigen, a Spigen case and a carbon fiber sticker on top and on the other side as well. Listen, the AirTags, game changer. Carl, you ever misplace your keys?
All the time.
Listen, you gotta get some AirTags, man.
You get the one on your keys.
What, you want access to my house and my car too? So AirTags, they pretty much have the same functionality as a Tile device or a Tile. You can make it ring so that you can audibly find your keys or whatever you have attached to it. Or you can actually go into the Find My app. Let me go grab my phone. You can use the Find My app to pinpoint exactly where your keys are. You can see I have my keys, my backpack and my wallet are all in the same place, so it kind of shows up all together right there. But this is awesome because you can zoom in and get a pinpoint location on where your device is. I'm not gonna show you guys the pinpoint location. But what's really cool is that it uses the Find My network. So if anybody with a Find My device comes within range of this, it'll automatically update the location on my phone. Nobody knows it happens, it's just happening in the background. So you can keep track of this since there are a bajillion iPhones and iPads and Mac devices all over the place, you're gonna be able to keep track of this thing really easily. But what I really love about it the most is if I'm looking for my keys, let's say I put them back right here. So what this thing will do, I can move around, like let's say I start here, it'll connect to my phone, and then I'm just like looking at this point, and it'll tell me the exact location. And as I get closer, it's close by, and the phone is vibrating, and we're here. So I use this like 6, 7 times a day. I don't know, you guys, but it's almost that much. I'm always, yeah, Carl, you know. Carl just be seeing me around, so I just, where's my stuff?
That's true.
Trust me, you guys, if you have an iPhone or something and you misplace your stuff, you want this. So these things have been very recent changes to my everyday life, and I'm very happy about it. Now, well, we got one more thing, you guys. And I think, Jay, did we talk about this in like the last favorite tech of the month? Yeah, right? Well, check this out, guys. This is the Next Pro, I believe, by Yeet. Still a really funny name. This is one of those muscle massagers, or pretty much a massager. It doesn't have to be for muscles, it could be for like aching parts of the body. And like I said, you know, your boy's been, you know, Jake, come on, up here. So this has been really, really great for recovery. Why I like this is they actually improved the design and the materials compared to the last one that I talked about. This thing looks cool. It feels very, very premium. It comes with a travel case, which is nice because I can take this thing to the gym, leave it in my car. So after the workout, if I'm like dying, I can start using it immediately. And it comes with a ton of different heads. So depending on what the problem is, I have all the different ways to tackle it. If you're looking for precision, like there's like a really fine point that you're trying to get, you can go ahead and like hit that one point on the body, whether it's like maybe you have a kink in your neck or something. It is really, really good for that kind of thing. But you know what? These aren't actually like, I don't know if they're readily available. I think they're available on the Kickstarter. They have like a Kickstarter campaign. And what it looked like, the prices were, I think, $168, I believe, for one. That's really, really affordable. Like Theragun, or I think they call themselves Therabody now. I remember we paid like $600 for the first one that we got. And I think they've come out with a bunch of cheaper ones since then. But this one I really like. Like, look at this. This thing is premium feeling. It's got a nice, easy way to charge. It comes with like this stand. You just dock it like this, and boom, it has like the LED to let you know what the battery charge is looking like. And just look at this up top. Like when you turn it on, you can just see like all the gears going. It has different levels. So this is like the number 1. So for my gym folks out there, or folks who are dealing with like any achy body parts, you wanna check this out. I'll have their Kickstarter down below. They're not sponsoring, nobody but SetApp is sponsoring today's video. These are all just things that I've been really, really enjoying, and I think are really cool. But that about wraps it up for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Has there been anything else that's been like mind-blowing for me recently? Get out of here, Carl. But yeah, that about wraps it up for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Till the next one, it's your average consumer. Peace. You know, I could have talked about the Fold, but the Z Fold, yeah. But I'm still, you know, I feel like I'm still getting to know it.